reality. Born with no life, into subjugation, treated like a worthless animal, stripped of all rights, just to life for being crushed by cruel, ruthless human rule. When it started, I knew it would take to live our life. Now it's darkness, taking anything we want and we will rise. We'll rise, we'll rise from shadows. We'll descend upon the world. Take back what you stole. From shadows, we'll reclaim our destiny. Set our future free in the rise. And we'll above the darkness and the shade, above the torture and the pain, above the ridicule and hate, above the burning of the call us liars, degenerates and killers, psychos, heartless, insane criminals. Stupid, nothing but pure evil, primal, bloodshed, it's all that's left to do. We're misguided, treated as a criminals that we should hide. Born in darkness, set up the episode that we will fly. We'll fly, we'll fly from shadows. We'll descend upon the world. From shadows, we'll reclaim our
Cowabunga! Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It's your boy JayBari, back with another JayBari Show. Just my 2 cents, episode 26. Yes, man, the most consistent podcast on YouTube. But yo, I know you guys are bumping your heads when you was listening to that music. I was bumping my head. That's why I kept it going. You know what I mean? I was like, hold up. They about to get into this riff. And I was like, hold up, I got to keep this junk going. Even though I might get a copyright strike. I don't give a damn. But nah, man, yo, listen, man. One thing I love, yo, is fighting game music, man. I can just matter of fact, just in general, video game music. I can bump my head to video game music all day, every day, man. Like it's always on my mind. Video game music, from the classics to the just now, fighting game music. Fighting game music is always something dope to listen. You know what I mean? Just chilling, working out, getting ready for a podcast, whatever it is, man. I just love it, man. That's why, I had the intro there. 15 minutes playing, music from, pretty much one of my favorite games out right now, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. I mean, loving that game a lot. But welcome, guys. Welcome. This is JayBari Show, episode 26. Definitely appreciate you guys coming through. Like always, you guys want to know what I'm going to be talking about for the show? See it right there at the bottom of your screen, or you can just scroll down to the description below. All the topics that I will be talking about for the show. Might be some stuff that that's impromptu just come up and I just talk about it, but basically everything you see right there is what the gist of the show is going to be. Not going to hold you guys too long, hopefully. I will be raging though. There will be some rage coming in this show because things like this got to be said, man. But I definitely do appreciate you guys coming through, man. Definitely, you guys coming. Yo, Ian, what is good, man? Big JD, what is good? That's a lot of G's in your name. Uh, my man, Dre, what is good, Dre? You know the show started at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, Dre. I was not false advertising. I was not false advertising. And my man EJ Johnson, what is good, man? Yeah, Ian, man, definitely gonna be talking about the Black Ops 4 beta. Played 2 weeks, 2 weekends of the beta, and I thoroughly enjoyed it a lot. That being said, when it comes to games that I love, I'm very critical about games that I love as well, and especially franchises like Call of Duty, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Metal Gear Solid. I'm very hyped for those games, but I'm very critical as well because I want those games to be great. And Black Ops 4, is no different. So I'm going to be talking about Black Ops 4, my impressions. I was going to do a separate video, separate, like with showing gameplay and all that stuff. But I know a lot of people don't watch gameplay. They like to, see a static screen and people talk. So I'm going to be talking about it. Yo, Darren, what's good, man? Definitely appreciate you coming through, man. Definitely appreciate you coming through. But yeah, man, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, man. So played 2 weekends of the beta, and I can say I probably played about like a day and a half in total. For what my fact, probably more than that. Probably more than that, man. I can't even calculate how long I played because it started early. The first beta weekend started early on Thursday. I started from Thursday night last weekend, or last week, Thursday night. No, the week before last week. Thursday nights, like around 9 o'clock. And I was playing, or we was playing until like late at night, man, because that Friday I didn't have work. And from that Friday morning, I was playing until like the afternoon because then we had to take a break. And then from the Friday afternoon, picked it back up again and continued to play till like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Ah man, and then Saturday we did the same thing. Then Sunday the same thing. I probably say I played over 2 days of this game, uh, more than 2 days of this game. The ins and outs. That's what I'm going to be speaking on here uh, when it comes my impressions. And also, I'm going to be raging a little bit because there have been a lot of impressions or thoughts on Call of Duty, and I'm not trying to police anyone as far as saying, oh, you can't have an opinion on the game. But what I'm trying to purvey here is how people, present their opinions. I mean, every opinion or every like bad bashing back Black Ops 4 video always comes with another Call of Duty. I'm so tired of this franchise. Call of Duty was good back on PS3 and 360 days. The last Call of Duty I bought was Black Ops 2. Here we go. So here's my opinion of the game. I'm not good at the game, but I have an opinion on the game. The game sucks. It's the same Call of Duty over and over again. I didn't play Call of Duty since Black Ops 2, but I know it's the same Call of Duty over and over again because I don't need to play Ghosts. I didn't need to play Advanced Warfare. I didn't need to play Black Ops 3. I didn't need to play Infinite Warfare. I didn't need to play World War II, and I sure damn well not going to play Black Ops 4. I played the beta. So here's my thoughts on the whole damn franchise of the beta. All right? That's my thoughts, all right? The game sucks. I think Call of Duty fans shouldn't buy this game. If you are a real Call of Duty fan, you don't have anything new to expect of this game. I didn't play Call of Duty since the 360, but I'm going to tell you that you have nothing new to see or play about this Call of Duty. Trust my opinion. Trust my opinion. You know what I mean? That shit irks me. Yo, Chuck, what's good? Yo, Trizzy, what is good, man? Yo, gaming with Persona, what is good? I'm going in today, guys. Guys, I am going in. No bars. No handlebars. That don't make no damn sense. But I'm going in. You know what I mean? No lube. No, nothing. I'm going straight in there. You know what I mean? Straight in there. Yo, Chris, what's good, man? Yo, because I'm sick and tired of it, man. Yo, listen, man. I'm a person, like, I got to give people the forewarning, all right? This is going to come off cocky as shit, but I don't give a fuck, all right? When it comes to games that I love, that I'm very passionate about, and I know that I'm subscribed to you or watch your YouTube channel or anything like that, you better come correct when you speak about the games that I like and I love. Because if you don't come correct, damn well I'm going to be in your fucking comment section. I'm going to let you know that you're not correct. You know what I mean? Like, when it's come to certain games that you are passionate about and somebody to speak about it like it's a piece of shit, somebody to speak about it like this motherfucker don't play this game. You know. You know what I mean? That's like somebody be like, yo, Final Fantasy VII isn't the best Final Fantasy because you know what? I just don't like Tidius. Yuna was so horrible in the game. Why was she summoning? And you like, look at that. Those characters not in Final Fantasy VII. You know what I mean? The person's like, well, I don't. You know what I mean? It's just craziness. People don't play this damn game. They don't play this damn franchise. They come out and they tell you right there in the fucking beginning of their video, they don't play this game. They don't like this game. They don't like the franchise. You already know what they're gonna say in the fucking in an impression. But you know what? Even if somebody don't like the game, even if somebody don't like the franchise, right? I'm still listening to people's impression just to get a certain gist of what they think about like gameplay, about mechanics, about things like that. But not one of these motherfucking videos that these so-called Call of Duty fans, right? That love the game back in 360 and PS3, not one of them have been bringing up gameplay. Not one of them has been talking about like the map design, the gunplay, certain mechanics. Not one of them. All of them give this generic, dumbass opinion about, Call of Duty has been the same thing. Oh, if anybody that has been a Call of Duty fan you know what I mean, of this franchise, and it played all these Call of Duty games, and they played this Black Ops 4, they would know right from the jump that this game is different from any other Call of Duties, just from the gameplay mechanics. How the fuck you are coming out here and telling Call of Duty fans it is the same shit over and over again? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Stop it. You don't have to come from this, build up this scene, build up this presentation that you are coming from a fan perspective. You are not a fan. Just come in and, yo, you play the beta and you want to give your impression. That's it. That's it. Yo, the platform, what is good, man? What is good? That is all you gotta do. Yo, I do Wiggles, what's good, man? That's all you gotta do. If you like it, if you don't like it, fine. Just come in with a standpoint that you just, you just play the beta. Don't come in with this whole, I've been a fan of this, because when the real people that are fans of the series that have been playing the game, I always just gonna start from Modern Warfare time. You know what I mean? Because that's when the multiplayer really, really kicked off. So that's why I always say Modern Warfare. So the real fans coming from the Modern Warfare time till now that have played every single damn Call of Duty, that can speak on mechanics, can speak on gameplay, can speak on map design, can speak on score streaks or kill streaks, can speak of all the stuff in the world, and you ain't mentioning none of that shit, but you got something to say that the game sucks, people's going to question you. People are going to question you. They're going to be like, yo, why is it trash? You know what I mean? Things like, yo, Sick Human, what is good, man? Yo, Sick, you are stirring up the Xbox community, and I love it. Hey, yo, my man Sick got Seamus Blackley commentating on his tweet. That joint is crazy. But yo, it's annoying, bro. And the funny thing about it, when I apply the things that I'm saying to like Call of Duty, people get upset about it. They're like, oh, well, you can't tie skill, and we don't care about the gameplay and things like that to my opinion. My opinion is my opinion. But yet, you speak on something that they like, a franchise that they like, or a game that they like, and let's apply the same logic they put in. Say the game sucks. They're going to be like, did you play it? JayBari, did you play the game? Huh? Are you a fan of the game? You didn't even talk about the gameplay, JayBari. How does the game sucks? Why does the game sucks? Why does Gears of War 4 sucks? Why does State of Decay 2 sucks? Why does Sea of Thieves suck? You know what I mean? They will come and they will hunt your ass down, telling you why. But yo, when it comes to Call of Duty, all that stuff shouldn't be applied. I'm having a conversation with my man Kid Smooth. Shout out to my man Kid Smooth. Listen. Me and Kid Smooth have been going back and forth for a very long time. I have no ill will against Kid Smooth. When I go back and forth against Kid Smooth, it's just some gaming shit. I don't have no ill will or nothing like that. Kid Smooth is a dude that I literally like watch his channel, like an Xbox guy. I literally watch his channel, I watch his podcast, I watch his videos, his reactions, his impressions. I don't agree with everything he say. You know what I mean? So sometimes, even if I don't agree with something they say, I'd be quiet, because honestly, I'd be like, all right, it's a game that I do care about, but it's not a game that I'm passionate about, right? But when that man made his Call of Duty first impressions, I said, stop it, Five. Enough is enough. Stop it. You know what I mean? Enough is enough. Cut it out. They set this thing up. Well, I was a fan of the series at 360, and it was fun back in the day, but now it's not fun. Like, who are you? Who are you? Not only, and I always have to bring this up because a lot of people think Call of Duty is irrelevant, but they don't want to tie irrelevancy with sales. You know what I mean? Sales is a part of being irrelevant or being relevant. You know what I mean? When your game is the #1 selling game every single year, that's not a game that's irrelevant. Okay, people? That's not a game that people don't desire to play. Okay, people? There's a reason why people are going out there to play casual, hardcore, whatever the hell you want to sum it up to be. There is a reason for it. People are going to go out and play COD because it's a fun game to play. They like the gameplay. They like the concept of the game. You know what I mean? Yo, Black Ops 3 didn't have a story on PS3 and 360. Guess what people still did? Guess what people still did? The game still stole multi-millions. Multi-millions. Because majority of the COD community plays the game for online. Okay? You know what I mean? Yo, people are tying in beta impressions of an online to not having single player and knocking what you are playing online with single player. You cannot put online opinions tied in with single player. Call of Duty single player always play different from the online. I'm hearing people opinions and impressions about the game. Well, you know, the game sucks because now all you got to focus is on the multiplayer. Huh? How is the multiplayer? Did you like the gameplay? What's your favorite gun? What's not your favorite gun? How does the gun feel? Do you like the maps? Do you like the score streaks? How do you like the jumping? How do you like the sliding? How do you like the ADSing? How do you like the sprint out times? Do you think the sprint out times are fair with the AR class? Do you think the sprint out times is fair with the SMGs? Do you think, what's the time to kill thoughts on, what's their opinion on the time to kill? Do you like the armor? Do you like the specialist score streak or the specialist abilities? Do you like the specialist equipment? What are your thoughts? What about the perks? What about perk slot number 1? Do you think that's fair? Do you like perk slot number 2? Do you think that scavenger and tracker should be in the same perk slot? What are your thoughts on the ghost? What are your thoughts on dead silence? Do you like those things? That's what a Call of Duty fan is going to speak on. Not generalistic, oh, the game sucks. Okay? That's why when a Call of Duty fan watches your shit, they can call you out because you have spoken on none of that, what I've mentioned. If I see Call of Duty beta first impressions, I'm going in with the mindset that this motherfucker is going to talk about Call of Duty and what he played. He's going to give me an impression as far as, does he like the ADS? Does he like the sprint out time? Does he like the score streaks? Does he like the map design? Does he like the guns? Speak on that. That's what you played, isn't it? How have you not spoken on any of it, but you're leaving an impression? Huh? Does that make any damn sense? Does it make any damn sense? You know what I mean? And when I question people and I bring this up, people was talking about, oh, you're a damage controller. What the fuck am I a damage controller? I'm a fan watching your video and I'm asking you, what are your thoughts on these things? How come we're not hearing these things? And you're getting mad at me. Now, before I get into my other thoughts on this game, I gotta talk about this dumbass notion that gamers are having now, because a lot of gamers tend to lack the skill to speak on games that they're talking about, right? Skill has an important factor to your opinions, in my opinion. In my opinion, especially if you're coming off as a hardcore gamer, right? You know what I mean? You're digging, you know what I'm saying? A hardcore gamer is, in my opinion, should be treated differently than some casual gamer. If you're a casual gamer, I'm not going to take your skill into consideration with your opinion. You're just playing the game just to play the damn game. But skill does have a factor, especially if I see you have a YouTube channel. If you have a YouTube channel and you coming out with, hey man, this game sucks, and then I'm looking at your gameplay and I'm like, damn, this motherfucker is horrible. That's going to have a factor in your opinion. Yo, Playbox Gaming, what's good, man? That is going to have a factor with your opinion. Now, gamers are trying to put out this notion that skill shouldn't be a factor in their opinion. Yes, it goddamn will. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you know why I know it is? Let's go back to when Cuphead came out. This is the same thing I brought up when I was having a discussion with Kid Smooth. Let's go back to Cuphead when it came out. And my main man, Dean Takahashi. Dean Takahashi. Shout out to Dean Takahashi. Takahashi. Shout out to my man, Dean Takahashi. Right? Dean Takahashi gave his like impressions or gave his preview to Cuphead and said, "Yo, this game is too damn hard. This game is too damn hard. I don't know if I'm feeling this." At that current moment of his little preview, right? And showed a damn clip of the tutorial stuff, right? And everybody and their mama watched this video. Everybody and their mama had an opinion about this video. And what did everybody and their mama say about Dean Takahashi and his Cuphead skills? The basics, right? You should at least have some. You should at least have the base. The man couldn't even jump and dash over a column. And everybody saw that Dean Takahashi didn't even have the basic skills to do certain things that, if you are a veteran gamer and have been playing platformers for years upon years upon years, and you can't do that basic stuff, your opinion is invalid about this game Cuphead, right? That's what everybody was saying. Matter of fact, if you don't believe me, and I don't want to blast my man Kid Smooth, but I have to use this to get my opinion out there why I think this notion is full of shit. People are trying to have these excuses because you know what? It's most Call of Duty bashing is more for the agenda. You would get more from bashing the game than actually liking the game. You would get more from bashing the game than liking the game. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Oh, my bad. All right, so here we go. So we're going to play a little snippet from my man Kid Smooth here. Hopefully you can hear it. The first stage, which I did not. And this is all about skill. Which I did not upload. Would have been catastrophic for him if he was a review game because the impressions wouldn't have been really valid. The impressions were more relative to his skill and his incompetency and what he went through versus what he's actually offering. And that's just my point there. But look, right there. You understand me? Equating skill with your impression. I think that's like common sense right there. Like, yo, skill does have a factor with people's impression. Are you gonna watch me play Gears of War 4 and be like, hey man, here's my impression of the game. I'm showing gameplay and I'm going 0-13. Are you gonna take my impressions or my opinion seriously? No, most gamers won't take somebody that isn't skilled impressions. Like they want to take it up like it's really important or it has any factor or any weighing on their love for the game or anything like that. I'm over here losing track of what I'm talking about. Anyways, another example, like Angry Joe. A lot of people look at Angry Joe. A lot of people watch Angry Joe, right? But do they take Angry Joe reviews that seriously? As far as the gamers that we communicate with in our community, no, right? Because they always take his skill in consideration with his reviews and impressions. Now, people, when it comes to Call of Duty, people are trying to throw out the whole skill factor. I've watched about a good 10 of these impressions about the beta, and all of them are like, well, I suck at the game, but I don't, skill shouldn't be a factor. Yes, it should. Yes, it should. Skill should be a factor. Like I said, most people that aren't good at a specific game wouldn't like a game. You know what I mean? They wouldn't like a game. And that's a common notion of things. Like, yo, if I really suck at a game and I can't understand it, most people is gonna default to, well, the game kind of sucks. That's what most people default to. And that's what people do with Call of Duty as well. And I see a lot of people trying to play the whole gaming politicians like, well, it's not all, skill shouldn't be equated and all this stuff. That's bullshit. Because if I go into play Street Fighter 5 or something like that and I say, yo, Street Fighter 5 sucks, what's the first thing people are going to be like? Well, you suck. Oh, look at your gameplay. No, you're getting destroyed. You know what I mean? Things like that. That's what people's going to say because they took my skill into the equation. So I don't know why people are trying to knock that you can't take skill into that. Yo, my man Andrew Wilkins with the donation, definitely appreciated. Kid Smooth sucks at games that require thinking. That's why he hates 2K and Sony exclusive. Even Disney rushes too hard. Yo, Kid Smooth is my man. I just had to use that snippet because it was tying into why I think skill does take and skill should be in consideration when it comes to opinions. Because like I said, with Dean Takahashi, a lot of people was bashing this man. Where this dude was making videos and had to damage control his the tutorial video and his opinion on the game. A lot of people was bashing this guy because he didn't have the skill up to snuff to talk about Cuphead and platformers. The same people that said that skill shouldn't be taken into consideration in their opinion is the same people that was bashing this man Dean Takahashi. Why isn't the same energy being kept now when it comes to Call of Duty? I just see people hopping on the bandwagon when it comes to it. Yo, this beta was free. This beta was free to play for people, and people still denied playing the game, but yet have an opinion on the game. How does that sound? You could have downloaded the game free for the weekend just to play the beta, the multiplayer beta, right? People still resented downloading the game, but guess what's going to be the topic on podcasts? Call of Duty impressions. And when one person played the game and 5 other people didn't, they still are going to play and give their impressions on the game that they even play. You know what I mean? And that's my problem with the gaming community. It's like, yo, experience doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean anything in this gaming community. It's all about having that charismatic opinion. It's all about presenting your opinion good enough where people can buy your bullshit. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to when it in this gaming community. What I'm seeing. And I mean, there's many games that I don't play like that. If somebody asks my opinion, I'll be like, yo, you know, I will say I don't really play this game like that, but you know, just from looking at stuff, I can see if I can like it or not, or I can see certain things that I would not like, you know, things like that. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna, you know, put out my opinion like, hey, my opinion, you guys should listen to it. This is what this game is in general. You know what I mean? I don't play the game. I don't know the game like that. You know what I mean? Well, people, for some strange reason, when it comes to Call of Duty, every single year it happens. Every single year somebody come out with the same video. Well, you know, I was a fan, you know, back in the day. But every single year is this game is shit. This game sucks. This game is black. This game is blue. This game is red. This game is red. This game is blue. This game is yellow. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yo, Six said, I think COD is trash, not because of the gameplay, because I got rid of my campaign. Yeah, if you think it's trash because there's no campaign, then that's a reason to say, oh, I don't like this game because it doesn't have a campaign. But people are leaving their impressions on the beta, and they're tying no campaign into an online beta. The online beta has nothing to do with a campaign. You know what I mean? That has nothing to do with a campaign. There's many games that had last year, Call of Duty had an online beta. The game had a campaign. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, yo, this beta for the online is kind of trash. You know what I mean? Because yo, I think the Call of Duty story is gonna be trash. That ain't make no sense. Well, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. What they saying about Bethesda? Yo, I don't give a fuck about Bethesda. I'll be honest with you. There's certain games for Bethesda I like, but overall, when it comes to majority of the games, I don't really play it like that. I don't really play Elder Scrolls like that. I don't really play Skyrim like that. I don't really play. Well, I played Doom. I like Wolfenstein. Is that Bethesda? I like Wolfenstein. You know, stuff like that. I just don't really care for Bethesda as a studio like that to really be like, yo, whatever they gotta say with PlayStation or, you know, crossplay. That game that they talking about anyways is like a mobile game. You know what I mean? Yo, Robert McLeod, what's good, man? what happened? Dishonored I did like Dishonored, but I did get a little bored with two. Part one I did like a lot, but I gotta go back to two. But anyways, yo, here's my impressions on Call of Duty for the beta. Um, like I said, I played the 2 weekends and I thoroughly love the game. Like right now, I'm looking at all the gameplay that I'm doing so I can upload it and give my analysis on certain maps and stuff like that. But I really enjoyed the game. I think the gameplay of this game is more suited for a lot of people. It's more suited for newcomers and hardcore Call of Duty players. One, I'll say why it's more suited for new players because assist is completely out of the game. So if you get some damage on somebody in the game, uh, and your teammate kills that person, you automatically get that EKIA. So you get that estimated kill pretty much. So I feel like in this game, people that normally suck at Call of Duty, you would do much better in this game, especially if you're playing with somebody good, because of your teammates can assist you with your kills in the game. So normally, if you probably get like 10 kills in a Call of Duty game, or even lower than that, you probably get like 15 in this game right here if you got some good enough damage on a person. I don't know how I really feel about that yet, but so far, majority of how I play the game and that stuff, majority of the time I got the most damage of my kill. It doesn't really give you that stat, but it would tell you the damage that you totally received in the game. So you know what I mean? So when I see that, I'm like, okay, it's not like I got 30 something kills, but I don't have no damn damage in the game. You know what I mean? If you had 30 something kills and you still coming in like around, second to last place or fourth place, you know that most of those kills that you got is pretty much like assists, right? So I feel like for newcomers that's coming into the game or people that aren't that good in the game, you will still have a good time playing this game. Gameplay wise, this game is very different from any other Call of Duty, just from the gunplay. The gunplay in this game is very satisfying and is very different. Not all games in like a not all guns in like a class like say SMG or AR or assault rifles work the same. Typically in older Call of Duties, if you have the Scar H, if you have the ACR, the AK-47, things like that, typically all the guns you can play around them the same way. They might have a little different recoil. One might recoil to the left, one might recoil to the right, or vertical or down. But I mean, or vertically. But at the end of the day, you can typically play them and shoot them kind of the same, especially at certain distances, close range, mid range, long range. In this game right here, you got to be completely different on how you play certain guns. Like the KN 57 is way different from the Maddox or the ICR. You got to play them completely different. So one of them you might feel a little bit comfortable in close range combat, but the other one you might feel a little bit more comfortable the far distance. That's due to the fire rate and things like that. It's just way different. Like the guns will recoil way differently. Like what I mean, it's like some like Call of Duty, older Call of Duties, like you can tap the right stick a little bit just to get an idea on how the recoil is going to go. In this game, you got to work the guns a little different. Like you got to tap the right stick a little bit differently on how you shoot in each gun. So that's what I'm trying to say. And that right there is very satisfying because when I'm playing the beta, it's like, I'm like, I really have to master certain guns. And there's certain guns that I'm like, you know what? I would never take this gun in this map right here because I don't feel comfortable how this gun works and how this map is designed. You know what I mean? Before, I didn't really care, honestly. At the end of the day, if I wanted to use an LMG, if I wanted to use an SMG or AR in whatever map, I would use it. You know what I mean? You do have your favorite guns in Call of Duty, but it's way different in this game. So just the gun mechanics alone is very different, and I like it a lot. Uh, SMGs. SMGs have been getting shafted for a very long time in Call of Duty, outside of certain SMGs like PPSH or the CUDA or things like that. But generally, SMGs have been getting shafted by ARs and light machine guns. And I feel like in this game right here, SMGs are back. SMGs are strong. And I was loving it every single minute. Every single minute I was loving, especially that first week of the beta. They did nerf the cordite a little bit. With the ADS and the sprint out time is a little bit different with the cordite, and especially you don't have no quick draw with the cordite. You can't put a quick draw attachment. That's another thing. Every gun doesn't have the same attachment. So, for example, the cordite has a laser sight. It has extended mags. It has AR. It has AR rounds, 1 and 2. And I think that's it that it has. But it doesn't have a quick draw. So the ADS, the aim down sight is way different than a typical gun like the SOG 9mm. The SOG 9mm, that gun has a quick draw. That gun is automatically a really fast ADS gun as far as mobility and everything is really fast. So on top of putting a quick draw attachment on there, not only one but two, you ADS and like it's nothing. Like you feel like the old Call of Duty days where you put down, aim down or lightweight. You feel like that. Like you zip tap with that gun right there, man. And that feels so satisfying to have that gun, man. That's probably my favorite gun. Not probably. That is my favorite gun from the beta. That SOG 9mm SMG. I love the hell out of that gun. So, like I said, every gun that feels different, but the SMGs are back. Where I feel like every SMG in the game had some relevance within any map of the game. Like World War II. There's certain maps you're just not using the SMG. Like SMGs will get outplayed outside of the PPSH. PPSH was God tier in World War II, but outside of that gun, SMGs were just like pretty much kind of irrelevant. You know what I mean? If you're not using an AR or especially a light machine gun, you're going to get bopped in World War II. And I feel in Black Ops 4, SMGs have a place. So if you're that rush down, like to flank type player, you're going to feel at home with Black Ops 4. Score streaks. Score streaks are really, really good. First weekend was what the score streaks was a little meh because I will earn a mantis, I will earn a attack chopper, things like that. And I was like, I'm not getting there's times where I earned an attack chopper and I didn't get one kill from this attack chopper. And the attack chopper is like what? I think it's like 12 to 13 kills, in a row. And I'm like, damn. This doesn't feel satisfying at all. But the COD community, the Call of Duty community, they voiced their opinions about the score streak, saying that they feel a little bit weak. And guess what Treyarch did? They responded. Weekend number two, the score streak fell perfect. Now when I earned a Mantis, when I earned an attack chopper, when I earned a strafe run, the Warthog, aka the Warthog, it felt good. I was just racking up kills, and rightfully so because I put in the time and the effort to earn those things. I should be rewarded. That's what Call of Duty is. Good Call of Duty games, the reward of you getting them score streaks always are going to feel good. Look at all the classic Call of Duty games. Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, World at War, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, whatever it is. The classic games, at the end of the day, when you got a score streak, you felt rewarded. You was racking kills up. That's what makes a Call of Duty game. Everybody that come in and, the score streaks are, it's kind of OP. You can tell they're not Call of Duty fans. Right from that opinion right there, you can tell that you don't really play Call of Duty because that's what Call of Duty is about. It's about racking up them score streaks. It's about racking up them kills from the score streaks and raining hell on people. That's why people love it, because you feel rewarded. And with the second weekend, they did that just right with the beta. Hopefully they keep it the same and everything is all right. The map design, The maps I did overall, I like the maps a lot. There's only one map I didn't really like that. Not saying that I hated it, but I just hate the reason why I hate it because how the spawns are in the game currently. They're a little too sporadic. It makes you feel paranoid. There's times where you'll be your team. Like, there's always a line in Call of Duty, right? Call of Duty always have a line when it comes to spawning. Common sense will tell you. Well, let me put y'all up on game. Call of Duty non-fans. Common sense will tell you, like, if your team is here, there got to be a point where the opposing team has to be spawned, right? That can be called. That is how you get map control in Call of Duty. A lot of pro players, a lot of veteran players know this concept of map control. When you look at those people that's giving their impressions and saying Call of Duty is trash and all that stuff, just look how they play the game. They're not looking at a mini map. They're just running aimlessly around the fucking map. They don't know how to develop any map control. They don't know they don't have any map awareness, Call of Duty awareness. Of, okay, yo, I'm all by myself here. No dog, the opposing team possibly might get spawned behind me, in front of me. I might get sandwiched because my team is on the opposite side of the map. That's where my team is at. They got to be a place where the opposing team has to be spawned, right? So with a certain map like Contraband, it ignores all those years of developing map control, map awareness, in this game. This map, Contraband, this map right here will have you feeling so paranoid. There's a certain segment in this map where it's like a boat, it's like a shipwrecked boat, and your team could be right there, but they will spawn. And the rest, this map is huge now. This map got a jungle, this map got a bridge, and this map got a beach area. 3 lanes, but it's a very big map, huge map, one of the biggest maps in the game. The boat area is like like a certain part of the map, like to the bottom of the map, right? But there's a beach behind that boat area. They will spawn if you kill the people right at the bridge on the other side of the map. They will spawn them literally right behind you in that boat area, so they'll flank you just off of a spawn. That right there has no logic when it comes to like a veteran in COD. Like, yo, you thinking like, what? Most likely, if somebody's streaming or somebody's doing a video, like, what? How the hell you spawned in there? Look where the team is at. You're going to hear comments like that because it doesn't make any sense in Call of Duty logic. So I feel like they got to fix that with the game. Like, some of these spawns are just completely irrational. Like, yo, it's just like, don't make any sense. You have all this real estate here, and you're literally spawning them where we are at. That makes no sense to me. And I feel like, especially when it comes to that map, Contraband, it's a beautiful map that it has to be fixed when it comes to that map. But overall, the maps are pretty good. I like them a lot. Typical 3 lanes. You can have your highs, you can have your lows, but the maps is a simple concept. It has its stuff in there for the head glitchers and the snipers. I feel like with all the maps that I played in the beta, it suited everybody's play style. If you're one of those people that like to snipe, it suits you. If you're one of those people that like to sit back and control a point, it suits you. If you're a rusher or a flanker, it suits you. If you like to be in the mid-range to kind of long range a little bit, it suits you. It suits every play style that you can find in Call of Duty. And I like that a lot because there's many times where I'm like, you know what? I can't rush this map. I got to play a little bit more methodical here, where I got to sit back and wait for little people to come out and all that stuff. It fits everyone, and I like that a lot about these maps. Just tweak the spawns a little bit, and this game is going to be golden. You know what I mean? But Call of Duty, this is the last thing I'm going to say before I move on. Call of Duty, the beta, Call of Duty 4, the beta, really, really, really good beta. I really, really enjoyed it because for me, I've been saying this for the longest. Call of Duty has 3 key points of being a good Call of Duty. Great guns, good maps, rewarding score streaks. And this game right here fits all of those. It checks off all of those. Have great guns, great maps, rewarding score streaks. If you can hit those 3 key points when it comes to Call of Duty, you would have a good Call of Duty on your hands, but people will play for years. Call of Duty Black Ops 3, people have been playing that game for 3 years in a row. Why? Good maps, great guns, reward and score streaks. The reward is very good to keep on coming back to the game. A lot of people would drop World War II. Why? The guns balance is a little bit off. You don't World War II, in my opinion, doesn't have good maps. They have okay maps, but they don't have like those iconic memorial. You know, like I'm going to remember this map for years. They don't have none of those maps, and the score streaks in World War II is a little bit meh. You know what I mean? Infinite Warfare. The guns are pretty high Infinite Warfare, but it's just the hit detection. That's another thing. But the maps trash. The score streaks trash. Ghosts maps trash. Few good guns, but overall guns was not balanced. Trash. Score streaks complete trash. People dropped that game. Advanced Warfare. I think Advanced Warfare was a good. I'd say it's an average COD. It's teetering on the good, but the gun balance in that game was bad. The maps were pretty good in that game. The score streaks was okay. It was good enough to come back, but it was okay. But you know what I mean? Advanced Warfare was an okay COD in my opinion. But if you can nail those three key points, you have a great COD in my opinion. And watch when I say this. When it comes to Black Ops 4, this game is gonna last for years in the COD community because it's hitting those three good points. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. I know a lot of these people that's leaving impressions and playing the beta and all that stuff. They're not really in the COD community like that, where they're not in the forums or the Reddit stuff like that, where Treyarch is pretty much telling you this is the most expansive multiplayer that they're going to be having. So there's a lot of content that's coming in here, and just this beta alone had a lot of content. You know what I mean? This beta, I would say, equal to what World War II was giving us in the beginning of that game. Right now, World War II have a lot of content, but World War II in the beginning, that joint had like 10 maps. It had like a little bit of guns. You know what I mean? It didn't have that much content. Now it has a lot of content. But this beta right here was like equivalent to what World War II offered in the beginning. And this is just a beta. You get what I'm saying? This is just a beta. But I really feel like this game right here is going to last very long just because it's hitting those key points. And my impression of the game is really, really strong. I really like it a lot. And sadly, you got to wait until October 14th. But they are going to have a beta for the blackout mode. So I'm going to be very, very, very intrigued for that beta. I know a lot of people are going to want to play that as well. And we're going to see. We're going to see how that one goes, man. But I can't wait. I can't wait. Yo, Wolflo, what's good, man? What's good? But let's move it along. Let's move it along. And let's get into PlayStation. Oh, PlayStation. PlayStation, what have you done to the gaming community? Oh, PlayStation, look what you're doing to the gaming community. Oh, PlayStation, thank you for what you have been doing to the gaming community and the gaming industry. 500 million PlayStation devices sold worldwide. And in order to celebrate that, they are coming out with a limited edition Pro bundle available August 24th, 2018. And I tell you, this bundle is sexy. Look at this bad boy. Translucent blue controller, blue PS camera. This thing is looking amazing. And it comes with a stand as well. I see a lot of people going and harkening upon, if PlayStation people was hyping this up, you have no right to hype this up because you are bashing Xbox dude for controllers. Listen, we are bashing Xbox dude for controllers because these motherfuckers ain't got no games. Okay? Let's not try to change the narrative here. If Xbox had a whole bunch of games coming out tied in with the controllers, Ain't nobody will be bashing Xbox for dropping controllers after controllers after controllers after controllers, for having a basket full of controllers and Gamescom. Nobody will bash an Xbox for that if they were having a whole bunch of games tied up with it. Now, you cannot apply that same logic with PlayStation. PlayStation has been supplying gamers with abundant with a variety of choices to choose from, not just exclusives, but just games in general. Okay, and now they're offering a limited edition to celebrate. It's not like they didn't have like a goal that they met. You know what I mean? It's not like it's just a random ass controller or bundle. This is a huge milestone that they have reached and they're celebrating. How dare anyone try to say that people shouldn't be excited for this bundle? This shit's sexy. I feel like when people hate on shit like that, they broke. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. I feel like they broke. Like they want it, but they can't afford it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The whole Xbox bashing controllers, them shit's just jokes. It's jokes. Motherfuckers haven't offered games for like 8 months, and out here you selling controllers for $67, $70. That a game should be. That should be a game right there. Stop investing in controllers and get some games, or produce some games, then produce the controllers. You know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, yo, exactly, Robert, exactly. These guys are trying to put that same logic on PlayStation. Well, look, you guys are just praising the Spider-Man bundle. Now you're praising the 500 million PlayStation devices sold bundle. That's hypocritical. Shut the fuck up. It is not hypocritical. Understand, understand where PlayStation is coming from. Okay? Understand where PlayStation is coming from. It's not like you don't have Yakuza 6 that's coming out around this time. It's not like you don't have Firewall Zero coming out at this time. It's not like you don't have Blade Strangers coming out around this time. It's not like you don't have Spider-Man coming out at the next month, or Dragon Quest 11 coming out the next month. You have abundance of games coming out while you have these things coming out for those people that want it. You went eight months drought on Xbox, and they're dropping controllers after controllers after controllers, and it became a meme where the dudes had the joint in a freaking bowl. They had controllers in a bowl. Okay, they had controllers in a bowl. That's where PlayStation gamers are making fun of. You have no games, but you're out here buying $60 controllers to substitute not having games. What are you using those controllers to play? It's not like if you buy this $500 million limited edition PS4 Pro, it's not like you don't have games to play. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. But this is a 2 terabyte 500 this is a 2 terabyte PS4 Pro. This does cost $500. I see a lot of people questioning why it costs so much. It's limited. It has a 2 terabyte thing in there. It has the stand. It has the camera. It's translucent. It just looks dope. It just looks dope as hell. I can see why it's $500. Of course. We got to use common sense here, people. We got to use common sense here. You know what I mean? But I do feel like this is going to sell pretty well. It's limited, by the way. There's only 50K, 50,000 of these being made, and they do have the gold imprint of which number you have. So I think that's going to be dope, man. This is a lot of people is going to resell these. And it's going to be sold for a lot of money. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be getting this. I'm going to be getting the Spider-Man bundle. But I am very, very, very tempted to get this bundle. I kid you not. I'm very, very tempted, man. Like, I want to, but I'm like, yo, Bari, you got other things that, uh, you have, in mind. But yeah, if you guys are going to get it, hopefully you guys do an unboxing or, throw them things up on Twitter. You know what I mean? It's a celebration, man. Congrats to PlayStation for achieving or reaching that milestone of selling 500 million PlayStation devices. So that's including the handhelds and things like that and the consoles. But that's huge. That's a huge achievement right there for them doing that, man. And hopefully they will sell more. You know what I mean? Hopefully they will sell more. What are you guys talking about? DRM? More controllers than exclusives. That's exactly what I'm talking about. They got more controllers than exclusives. This shit is crazy, man. And then you have the nerve to people have the nerve to be like, well, hey, PlayStation guys are hyping up bundles now. They are being hypocritical. Shut the hell up. Chill ass down somewhere. People make no damn sense. It don't make no sense. Like, yo, you're applying something completely different to PlayStation. Understand why PlayStation gamers were bashing and making fun of Xbox gamers. These motherfuckers was posting Sea of Thieves controllers that they bought, and they ain't even buy Sea of Thieves. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers was posting Titanfall 1 controllers, Halo control. They was buying multiple Halo controllers. They were buying all this stuff. Microsoft had controllers in the bowls. You know what I mean? Craziness, man. But anyways, moving along. August through September. Like I mentioned before, it's not like PlayStation gamers don't have games to play. August through September, yo, it's gonna be lit. I want to list off a couple of games in August, and yo, I'm looking at these games. I'm like, yo, this joint is fire. Dead Cells came out in August. I see Overcooked 2 came out in August. Madden, We Happy Few, Brawl Out, Death Gambit, Walking Dead, the final season came out in August. Shenmue 1 and 2, the whole, ports are coming back in August. What else we got here? Blade Strangers, August 28th. Firewall Zero Hour. I'm going to be getting that, and I will be streaming that game, by the way. August. PES, Pro Evolution Soccer, August. Strange Brigade. That game look lit. I really want to get Strange Brigade, man, but hopefully some of my friends get that game because, yo, that game looks really lit. Yakuza Kiwami 2 comes out in August. Divinity Original Sin 2 comes out in August. Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers come out in August. NBA 2K, the prequels come out in August. Now let's go into September. I'm telling you, PlayStation gamers are eating, and some of those games are exclusive, some of those games are not. But I'm just saying, like, yo, look at the list of games. Like, yo, you remember everybody keeps saying the summer is for droughts and for backlogs? You ain't tackling no backlog if you're interested in any of these games here. Here we go. We got Destiny 2, The Forsaken, Dragon Quest 11 coming out in August. What else we got? What is Zone of the Enders, the second run in Mars come out in these are September games. September. So that's Destiny 2, Forsaken expansion, Dragon Quest 11, September, Zone of the Enders, September. We got NBA 2K, NBA Live, September, SNK Heroines, September, Spider-Man, September. Look at that. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, September, Spyro, September, Valkyrie Chronicles 4, September, Life is Strange 2. Oh, what's that? This is pretty much retail. Omen and Sorrow comes out in September. Wow, I did not know that. Omen and Sorrow is pretty much a fighting game, guys. That is made. We did an interview back in the day. With these guys. These guys are pretty good. They're independent studio, and Omen and Sorrow is their first fighting game that they're creating, and it looks pretty good, man. The beta, the demo was a little rough, but hopefully they fix all of that stuff. Code Vein got delayed till 2019. FIFA, September is lit, man. And then going into October, you got Call of Duty, Red Dead Redemption. You got mad stuff, man. This year is gonna be lit. This year started out with a lot of great games, and it's gonna end out with a lot of great games. You know what I mean? And then going into 2019 is gonna be another one. Oh my god! Anybody I see complaining about how 2019 is dry or gaming is dead, this generation dead, I'm slapping you dead right in your shin, and I'm blocking you right after. Like I'm gonna run up to you, slap you dead in your shin, and I'm gonna block you on Twitter right there if I see that type of shit on my timeline. Because there's no way. There's so many amazing games, and these curmudgeon gamers are still coming out here like, this year sucks. Oh my god, I don't know what to play. There's nothing to play. There's nothing to play. There's nothing to play. Like, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, people. Damn it, man. But yo, tons of great games. August to September. I'm not even including October. August to September. Tons of great games coming out. You know what I mean? Tons of great games coming out. And there's still games that people are still playing, trying to catch up. Like myself, I'm still trying to catch up. You know what I mean? I'm playing Shining Resonance, Reframe. I'm playing that right now. Like, it's crazy. It's just craziness. I still have to start Octopath Traveler. It's just craziness, man. How dare anyone say that this year was bad? How dare anyone say this generation is bad? Fuck out of here. If I kick you dead in your shin. Moving right along, I want to talk to the gaming politicians here. I want to talk to the gaming politicians for a second, please. Gaming politicians, please step up. Please step up. Please step up for a second. I need to talk to you guys because I'm not understanding something here. Last year, you guys were so adamant against, Call of Duty. You guys are so, adamant against Battlefront 2 and their practices and things like that. Any game with DLC and pre-order incentives, or any games with loot box and microtransactions, the gaming politicians will flock right to it. Making videos about shit that they're not playing, making videos about games that they do not care about, telling the gamer not to buy certain games because it has certain practices when they themselves don't play it, buy it, don't have no interest in it at all. But there's one game, gaming politicians, that I have not heard you speak on yet. I said I have not heard you speak on yet. And that is Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, why? Why is that, gaming politicians? Why is that, charismatic opinionators? Why is it that you have not spoken on Red Dead Redemption 2? Let's look at this. Look at this. By the way, this does not affect my opinion on the game as far as my purchase of the game. I'm talking to the people that normally would have an opinion about pre-order incentives, locked off content with pre-orders and things like that. I'm talking to those people. Where are you? You know this game had the whole locked off pre-order incentives. I have not seen nobody make a video about it yet. I have not seen nobody tweet about it yet. They're talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 4. They're talking about Battlefront. They're talking about what's the game? Shadow of Mordor. They're talking about Assassin's Creed. But they are forgetting Red Dead Redemption 2. Why? Why is that, people? Why is that? Maybe because they have some interest? Maybe because they have some interest in the game? Maybe because they want to purchase, they want to play this game. They say, you know what? I got to shut the fuck up. I had a stance about this type of stuff, but this is something I really want to play. Now, let's go over this, guys. Let's go over it, because this was just recently added. This was just recently added to this shindig here when it comes to this game. Now, the standard edition of this game, pre-order. This is the pre-order. I'm not talking about the standard edition when you purchase it. I'm talking about this is the pre-order. This is the pre-order incentives. You get a war horse. You get an outlaw survival kit. You get cash bonus for Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode. Now, a lot of people will say, hey, that's fine. It doesn't affect the game, right? You remember how people were like, it's single player. This kind of does affect the game, that you have a substantial amount of money in the story, so you can buy certain shit right earlier than other people that don't pre-order. But it's single player, so I know a lot of people's gonna knock that off, right? Treasure map available until 8/15. So if you pre-order before 8/15, you will get a treasure map. So you will be finding all those nooks and crannies and those trinkets before anybody else if you pre-order this game. Now, you also get GTA 500K instantly for Grand Theft Auto Online. This is the standard edition of the game. $60. This is most likely the edition that I'll be getting. I'm not going to pre-order this game, by the way. I'm not going to pre-order it. I'm going to purchase it day one, but I ain't going to pre-order it. Next, the special edition. The special edition. You get the full game, all the pre-order bonuses from the standard edition. Yo, my man Gaming with Persona with the $10. Whoa! Definitely appreciated my G, man. Yo, shout out to my man Gaming with Persona. Shout out to the TOA boys. You already know what it is. Shout out to y'all, man. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you. Now, special edition. Here is the bonus stuff that you get with a special exclusive story mode content. Bank robbery mission and gang hideout. Dapple, Black Horse, and Saddle. Game bonuses. Game boosts. Cash bonuses. Discounts. Nuevo Paraiso gunslinger outfit. So now, people, that don't affect the game, you are getting game boosts. I don't know. They didn't specify what the game boost is. You're getting cash bonuses. So you get an additional cash bonus on top of the cash bonus that you're going to get from the standard edition with the special edition. Now, and you're getting discounts. Discounts where? At a store in the game. So you might get some exclusive discounts at the single player store. That's not it. Plus, free weapons for story. Free weapons, not a free weapon. Free weapons for the story. Grand Theft Auto 1 million instantly for Grand Theft Auto Online. So anybody that plays online, you get a 1 million right there. So you get locked off content here, exclusive locked off content. If you get this edition, I don't think this edition is exclusive to like PlayStation. I'm not sure. I don't remember if they have they might have like a exclusive timed stuff in there, but I know on the Xbox side of things they also have special edition missions and stuff locked off for the special edition people that pre-order the game or get that version. Yo, my man Zobi, yo, I ain't hear from Zobi in like 3 years. Yo, Zobi, how the hell are you? How have you been? How have you been, man? I haven't heard from you in 6 years, man. What is going on? Yo, Zobi, cut it out, Zobi. Cut it out. You are out here punishing yourself. You out here punishing yourself, playing that Switch, punishing yourself, literally. Yo, me and Joe, we got to chop it up one of these days. We got to chop it up one of these because I need to get this man's opinion and why is he punishing himself with that Switch? But yo, moving along though, yo, all right. So that is the special edition. Here's the ultimate edition here. So you get the full game. You get all the pre-order bonuses from the special edition and the standard edition. You get an exclusive story mode content, right? So you get that bonus online content, character outfits, horse saddle, survivor camp theme, and rank bonuses. Oh my God, rank bonuses. Where are the gaming politicians? Where are the gaming politicians that were bashing Star Wars Battlefront for bonuses when you pre-order? Where are are you? Why are you not saying anything with this game? Maybe because you're interested in it? Maybe because you're gonna buy it? Yo, they have been quiet. Listen, this information ain't new. This information been out here for months. But the only reason why I'm plastering it on the screen here because when I went to the PlayStation store, this is the first thing that they prompted me to when I saw pre-order Red Dead. They had this whole pre-order, outline out here. I was like, what the fuck? And the first thing that came to my mind was like, yo, where are the gaming politicians? The people that don't play these games and don't want to buy these games, but telling your fellow gamer, you, the gamer, not to buy the damn game. Where are you when it comes to this game? Why isn't the energy being kept up? You know what I mean? Survivor camp theme and rank bonuses. This is talking about online content here. This says bonus online content, character outfits, a horse, and a saddle. They didn't say horses, they didn't say saddles. It says a horse and a saddle. You're going to get a pony, all right? And Survivor camp theme and rank bonuses, okay? You're going to get a plus free weapon online. Oh, they didn't stop there. They said plus free weapons for online. So let's check this out. Check this out. In the special edition, you get free weapons for the story mode. For the ultimate edition, you get free weapons for the story mode and online. Is that not getting an advantage on your fellow gamers that just outright bought the game? Gaming politicians, I'm talking to you. I don't want to see you guys in the comment section. I am talking to you right now, gaming politicians. I need some type of response back. Why are you so quiet about this game? Free weapons for online. Damn, and you get $2 million instantly for Grand Theft Auto Online. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. I don't see no. Shout out to my man Jack Move. See my man Jack Move. Shout out to my man Jack Move right now. Respect gaming. Respect gaming. My man Jack Move is respecting gaming right now. You know what I mean? This is crazy. And don't get it twisted. This is not. I'm personally going to buy the game. I don't want to come out like I'm one of those dudes that is going to tell gamers not to buy the shit because of all this shit that's in the game. I'm going to get the game. I'm most likely not even going to play it online. I'm just going to get the standard edition, play the story, and zoom. You know that Zoom challenge? Legend out the back street. Zoom. That's what I'm going to do right after I beat it. Zoom. I'm out of there. But for those people that love Rockstar, they love Grand Theft Auto Online and all that stuff. You know what I mean? For those people that is telling people they shouldn't buy Shadow of Mordor, you shouldn't buy Call of Duty, you shouldn't buy Battlefront 2. You know what I mean? All those people that made these strong themes and say, for the gamers, where are you? Where are you? I haven't seen you say shit about this game. And like I said, this information is nothing new. It is nothing new. This been out here for months. Everybody been pushing it under the rug for a little bit. They're sweeping it under the rug like, yo, man. Oh, man, hopefully nobody catch on to this shit. How much is this Ultimate Edition? Let me see how much is this Ultimate Edition right here. I'm on the PlayStation right now. Let me see how much is Ultimate Edition. $99 for the Ultimate Edition. $99. And the special edition is what? 80? Yeah, special edition is 80. You know what I mean? Yo, JayBari chat the Dragon Quest Zoom spell chant. Zoom. That's how I know my man Playbox play Dragon Quest. Yo, only a Dragon Quest fan will bring up that spell. Zoom. I want to teleport here. Zoom. You know what I mean? Craziness, man. Craziness. These guys have been telling gamers, don't buy this, don't buy that, don't buy this, don't buy that. They didn't tell you to don't buy Red Dead yet, right? I'm pretty sure they didn't tell you to don't buy Red Dead. You know why? You know why? Because they're buying it. They're buying it day one. The only people you might hear is the PC dudes. The PC dudes, because they're not getting the game day one, So they're gonna have that battery in their back. They're gonna be like, hey, don't buy this game. But when that game releases on PC, zoom, right to it, right to it, right to it. But this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Gaming politicians, I'm gonna be looking for you on Twitter. I'm gonna be looking for you on YouTube. I'm gonna be searching Red Dead Redemption 2. Where's Angry Joe? Where's that Asian guy? What's that Asian guy? Now I forget his name. That was bashing every other shooter and everything else. You know what I mean? One thing with Rockstar, I'm gonna tell you this with Rockstar. One thing with Rockstar that's different from Activision and EA and all those people. One thing with Rockstar is the difference is with Rockstar, it don't matter if you are against this, if you bash this, if you make 20,000 videos against this, they not changing their stance on this. Okay? When people was bashing EA and Star Wars and people bash Call of Duty and all that stuff, they changed their practices a little bit with that stuff. They would adjust it. Rockstar ain't adjusting shit. And guess what people are still gonna do? They're gonna still buy this game. The people that adjusted like EA and Activision and all that stuff with their stuff. Oh yeah, Young Yeah. Thank you, DMV fan. Young Yeah. The people that like Activision and bashing EA, when they turn around and actually listen to the gamer, it was like, all right, we're cutting that out the game. Day one, you won't even have to worry about that stuff. They still ain't buy the game. They will still like, you know what? You tried us. You tried us gamers, and us gamers are upset, and we're not gonna have it. All right, we got to make a stance here with your game. Them people ain't gonna make no stance on no Rockstar game. They're not. They are not. They're gonna be like, all right, Rockstar, you are Rockstar. You are Rockstar. I mean, you do make some of the best games in the world. You are Rockstar. I mean, hey, I'm gonna buy it anyway. I just wanted to see how you. I just wanted to tap your pressure. I just want to see if you was gonna change or not. If you don't, that's all right. They want to buy this. $99. Here, take it. You know what I mean? $99 here, take it. Where's those? But these people are going to have an advantage online. These motherfuckers are giving you free weapons online. They're giving you a horse and a saddle. So that means when I go on online, I ain't going to have a horse or a saddle. I want a horse and a saddle. Or if I get a horse, will I get a saddle if I'm online? If I see one dude online in this game with a horse and a saddle, I'm shooting you off the rip. Right off the rip, because you pre-ordered the game. You pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition. I know you did, because you got a horse and a saddle online. And I'm shooting you dead off. If they kick me off or they block me in the game, I don't care. I'm trolling everybody that bought the Ultimate and Special Edition of this game. You know what I mean? This one, like, listen, I'm all for pre-order incentives. I'm gonna tell you my stance on this whole thing. I am all for pre-order incentives, right? I feel like pre-order incentives have its place for those people that are intrigued by those incentives. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But when you have content that is locked off for pre-orders, that's when I have a little issue. You know what I mean? There's many games that I've pre-ordered and I got incentives, but at the end of the day, even if I have that item or that content first, you were still able to play or get that content within the base game. You know what I mean? It wasn't locked off like Destiny. I had some dumbass dude debating me in Destiny. Destiny was locking off content in the game because for people that pre-order like guns and emotes and shit like that. And we're trying to tell this dude like, yo, my man, that's the pre-order incentive, that you do get this weapon or this item first, but this weapon and item still can be attainable if you play the game. It's not locked off for people that's just pre-ordering the game. That right there, I have no issue with that. But this right here with Red Dead Redemption, they're saying it is locked off. This special edition, if you don't pre-order this, or if you don't get this special edition, not saying that it's a pre-order, if you don't get the special edition, you are not getting the story mission content. You know what I mean? It's a little bit different. That's single player shit. It's not like it's online stuff. I can understand somebody shelling out extra $40 to get their Camp Survivor theme and rank bonuses. You know what I mean? And horse and saddle and character outfits. You know what I mean? But are those all those, is that horse and saddle, is those character outfits, are those guns locked only to those people that got that edition of the game? That's an issue in itself. That's the issue. Not the fact that somebody bought a certain edition and got those items before you. If you can still earn those stuff, I have no issue with that. You know what I mean? I don't mind the grinding. All right? That's what we do, as gamers, or that's what I did as a gamer. We grinded out here. If I wanted to achieve something or obtain something, I had to grind it out and get it. You know what I mean? Now in today's gaming, you can shell out more bucks to get those things that typically you have to grind out. If that has a place for some people, you know what I mean, that don't want to grind. You know what I mean? If I can earn it, I would do it. If it's something locked off, like the character outfits is locked off, the horse and saddle is locked off to the Ultimate Edition, then that's an issue for me. But back to the gaming politicians. I need a video by Friday. If I don't see a video by Friday, I'm calling you out individually. Individually, I'm calling you out. Individually. Me and Zobi, we're going to create a video and we're going to call you out individually. Yo, shout out to my man. So I ain't seen this dude Zobi in like 26 years. Ever since he played that Switch, this man haven't made a YouTube video. He's so ashamed of talking about the Switch, he don't want to make it. I know Zobi's gonna twist that like, well, I was making YouTube videos, go PlayStation is boring. I know his tactics. All right, I know his tactics. Anyways, moving right along. I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything anybody want me to address? Oh, Bethesda. Talk about Bethesda real quick before I get up out of here. Like I said early in the video, I'm not really that much of a fan of Bethesda games. I will get some of the games here and there, like Wolfenstein or Dishonored and stuff like that. But they typical major games, I don't really play. Fallout, I think it's boring. Elder Scrolls is boring. I mean, Elder Scrolls wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I say Elder Scrolls wasn't not Elder Scrolls, Skyrim. I didn't think Skyrim was bad. Elder Scrolls, I don't play. What's the other one? Rage. Rage was pretty alright. I remember playing that on PS3. Rage 2 looks pretty good. Doom. I wasn't really like a Doom dude back in the day. I recently picked up Doom up again, like in 2016. But I still ain't really like played through that game because I was like, alright, it's Doom. You know what I mean? But I don't really have an opinion really on really played Doom back in the day like that. But as far as Bethesda, man, like whatever their cell phone game that they have that they want to do cross play, cell phones and PC and consoles, and they saying that consoles that don't allow the cross play won't have their game. So fucking what? I guarantee you won't say that shit when it comes to Elder Scrolls. You won't say that shit when it comes to what's it? Rage 2. Keep that energy with Rage 2. See what happens. You gonna rely on Xbox gamers to buy your game? You better fall the fuck back. You gonna rely on Xbox gamers to buy your game? And knock it off. You know what I mean? Let them come with that joke. Oh, you know what? Elder Scrolls, we want that just cross-play. PlayStation's like, well, we don't want to cross-play with other consoles. We can do it with PC and whatever else. But we ain't cross-playing with other consoles. Well, we're not going to put our game on your console. Okay. Find another hove. You gonna rely on the Xbox guys to buy Elder Scrolls 6? You're gonna rely on the Xbox guys to buy Rage 2? Like, let's be real here. Let's be real here. Knock it off. You know what I mean? They said the same thing when the Xbox X was coming out. Yeah, you know what I mean? They said the same thing when the Xbox X was coming out. Well, we couldn't put We couldn't put our game on PSVR because it's not strong enough. With the Xbox X, it is strong enough to run Fallout 4 fully in VR. Where is it at? Where is it at? You got Doom, you got Elder Scroll, you got Skyrim, all up in there in VR, PlayStation VR, running on base and pro. Full of shit. You're full of it. You feel me? You feel me, Persona? You better fall the fuck back. full of it, man. I'm reading this article. I'm like, get out of here. Get out of here. Then I looked up the game. I was like, ain't this that cell phone game they showed? I was like, get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. The majority of the people gonna play that game is gonna be on cell phones. Cell phones. You're gonna have the Switch fanboys gonna try to hype it up because it's portable. They're not gonna play that either. If it don't have Mario, if it don't have Zelda in it, they're not gonna play it. Is Link gonna be a guest character in your Elder Scrolls game? The Switch boys ain't playing it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Get out of here, man, with that, man. What's wrong with these guys, man? You're Robert. Xbox hardly support the games, so nah, it's not happening. That's exactly, Robert. Exactly. Are they looking up the sales? You know what I mean? That's why they mentioned they couldn't come directly. They had to say like subliminally. You know what I mean? They couldn't say it directly. They had to be like, well, you know, consoles that don't support this crossplay feature is just not going to get our game. Say it directly. Man up. Say it directly. Who? What console? Say it directly. They couldn't. But they know if they say it directly, the PlayStation Nation would have been right up in that ass. Right up in that ass. Yeah, Bethesda know damn well which console is buying their games. If they want to take their game up here, so be it. Exactly. So be it. Find another hole. You know what I mean? Find another hole. You ain't gonna find another PlayStation. Trust me. Or you gonna rely on the Switch? you gonna rely? Yo, people be playing the Switch. Yo, their eyes is hurting. Their eyes are hurting playing that 360p. Their eyes are hurting. People don't even watch their videos on YouTube in 360p. You know, I gotta bash these Switch guys, bro. But this is getting crazy. This is getting crazy. Yo, a Switch 2 is coming. Yo, I remember like a year ago, when the Switch finally came out, and I was like, yo, this console, it's a dope console. Don't get it twisted. I like the Switch. I haven't played it in a minute because like I don't have a real desire to really go on the Switch right now. Most people that play on my Switch is my nieces and nephews. They love the hell out of Mario Odyssey. But when I finally completed Mario Odyssey, that's when I was like, okay, you guys can play the game. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody really messing up with the save. So when it comes to the Switch, I let them play a lot. You know what I mean? Because they like the whole, you know, multiplayer aspect of Mario Odyssey, the local co-op thing, Odyssey. And like I'm not saying the console is bad or nothing like that, but it is underpowered. And I did say that, yo, they will have another version of this joint. They will have another version of this joint, more powerful, giving off a higher resolution. They have to. Because, yo, people don't even watch their YouTube videos in 360p. But they out here damage controlling games that is dropping in 360p because it's portable. Knock it the hell off. You on your cell phone, whatever you do to travel to work, if you take the bus, the train, you on your cell phone watching a video on YouTube or Twitch, I'm pretty sure you are tapping that little settings button and you are going to HD. Stop it. Because if you go to that 360p, you're gonna be like, damn, this junk look trash. Stop it. Stop it. Knock it off. The console's a good console. It's a good console. I'm not knocking nothing about the console, but yo, the junk is a little bit underpowered. Let's be real. I kind of wish that the dock did have like a boost for the joint, where, you know, if you dock it, it looks more crisp. It will fit your TV properly. It will pixelate everything properly. Pixelate everything properly. Well, yeah, man, I just don't get it, man. But that's a cut it out. Cut it out. As my man Joey Gladstone said, cut it out. You know what I mean? Stronger Switch is definitely coming. Yo, a stronger Switch is definitely coming, man. Yo, Bar, I want to know about FIFA bundles, Sony, half of Europe. Oh, they got FIFA bundles for Europe? Normally that's an Xbox thing. You remember when Xbox was promoting FIFA? Yo, Xbox is out there was like, yo, take the damn game or take the console. If you bought FIFA in Europe for the Xbox, they was giving you the console free. They were like, buy FIFA 16 and get an Xbox One for free. They were like, please buy the game and take the damn console, please. In the little sublines, crazy, man. But yo, man, guys, that's pretty much it for the JayBari Show, man. Definitely appreciate everybody coming through. Definitely appreciate all the donations, man. Andrew Wilkins, Gaming with Persona, definitely appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for supporting the channel and supporting what I do here. I know I don't do the show often, but when I do it, I hope to entertain the people that do watch. I mean, definitely appreciate everybody that came through as well. One love to you guys. And guys, it's just games. It's just jokes. You know what I mean? If you are getting overly sensitive about opinions and stuff like that in gaming, that's a problem. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like, yo, you can't critique people. You can critique, but I'm talking about the people that are getting overly sensitive and going to personal insults and shit like that. Those are the people I'm talking about. Knock it the hell off. You know what I mean? Respect gaming, respect PlayStation, and you'll be okay. PlayStation is the only platform to have a fan base or fandom to keep the same energy from when the console came out to now. Everybody else they've been up and down. You know what I mean? There's one generation where they're like, oh man, I don't know if I should be supporting this platform. Then the next generation they're like, yeah. Then the next generation like, let me be a neutral gamer. When you look at a PlayStation fan or a PlayStation fanboy, yo, they've been a PlayStation fan, a fanboy since PS1 to PS4. Same energy. Same energy. None of that. I'm neutral now. Like these Xbox and Nintendo dudes and PC gamers, they be out here. I'm neutral now. But what is a good news for their platform? Yo, they seem overly eager, right? They're like so eager to talk about the platform that they like. Fuck out of here. See through your bullshit. But anyways, man, yo, JayBari Show. You know what it is, man. Episode 26. Just sharing my thoughts, guys. Like I said, don't get overly too sensitive when it comes to it. I got mad love for everybody out here, man. I do not hide my love. My shout outs, I definitely let people know if I'm referencing something from somebody. I mean, that's just how I am, man. Yo, a lot of games out here coming out. Firewall Zero Hour, I'm definitely excited for. On the lookout for that. That will be streamed. I want to get Strange Brigaders too, but I don't know how many people. But anyways, man, I'm about to get up out of here. See you guys later. I'm gone. Deuces.